Okay. Okay, so good morning and good evening and good afternoon, everybody. And once again, welcome back in today's class. From the syllabus perspective, if we see that we are almost on the end of the course now. Practically from the admin part, from the CSA examination perspective, what we need to do, we already done. Roles, group, email notification, SLA type, UI policies, type of policies, client scripts, business rule, configuration, customization, catalogs, items, categories, flow, workflows, everything which is be required from the CSA examination. We have done that part. Today we are going to be start a little new topic, but this topic will be a revision of every topic which we had done till now. Okay. So if you remember in the beginning when we started our table level discussions, that guys, there's a table in ServiceNow and you can create. And when you create a table, it starts with the U. And then I ask a question that there's a table we start with the X. And after this, someone asks Atul, what is a scoped application? Okay. Or I can say little bit, I can say what is the custom application? So in the current era, in the current time period, our customers are so demanding. Everybody has a demand. I need this thing, I need that thing, I need X, I need Y, Z, A, B, C, D, everything I need in ServiceNow. But ultimately, we as a human being, we as a professional need to be think that it is not a god or rocket or science. It is a machine. It is a set of code which we write and we execute. Just today, I was working with one of my developer. So she moved the code from one instance to the another instance and the third instance. Till second instance, it was working. But in the third instance, it was not working. She pinged me, Atul, it's not working. I'm a little worried what people will say, what people will think about me and all the things. Agara, agara. I said, see, it is a kind of a machine. It is not working. It means there are the multiple reasons. Number one, something already broken in the new instance where you move the code. Second thing, which code you moved, maybe you moved in the wrong way. Otherwise, it should work for everybody. So the same thing we have to be apply here. So now the question again come that when we started our journey from the table level, then why we need a scoped application? Scoped application, if I say in a ServiceNow terminologies, again, this is one of the feedback I got from one of the person in my YouTube channel. Privately, she pinged me. Atul, there's a feedback. You take the real life examples, husband, wife, father, mother, but how we can relate to the IT industry. So I said, let me take this feedback in a positive manner and try to be remove these examples and go to the IT part. Okay. So what is a scoped application? In our offices, we have a small data centers as well, where a lot of computers has been set up. And those are the proper logged room with the proper biometric and the, what I can say, some push buttons or codes are there to open that part. That is a scoped one, which is used or which is created for a specific purpose only. Can be used by a number of people, but which has been created for a specific purpose only. Like if I say everything which we done till now in ServiceNow, starting from table, then email, SLA, catalogs, category, portal, everything we can do in our custom application as well. Custom means which is not given by ServiceNow and I am creating it for my purpose. But again, when I say custom app is means kind of an application I want to use it. Okay, so this is the purpose of the custom app here. Now, if I show you on the instance, let me go here. If you click on this, we can see application scope as a global. And if you see here, these are complete, are the custom apps. Means to build these apps, ServiceNow created a specific tables which may or may not be extended from the core table or the base tables. The way it's work, the only thing which is required that when we create our application, we define that I want it to be used separately or not. Custom applications we can publish on the ServiceNow store as well. Like we have a Google Play Store, we have a this is Android or iOS Play Store. In the same manner, ServiceNow has its own Play Store that is called the ServiceNow Store. Let's say I said, guys, I need a app for the training management. I'm taking a training for a long time now. It's more than 3 years or 2 years, I can say, near about, right? So I need an app where I can add my students, I can track their performance, I can track their fees, I can track their attendance, their career, their backgrounds, their companies and all the things. I ask you in the beginning, guys, create one table, think some project. The same thing we can do in the app as well. OK, the same thing we can do at the app as well. So custom app, if I go in a short form, custom app indicates it is a pure customization. OK, and companies still need this thing. Let me show you. If I go here. Let me show you that what is the meaning of the custom app here. Then we will create our own app, but it is a PDI, so we cannot publish it. Rest we can do everything. OK, so now you can see find in a store. Let me open this. So we're on the ServiceNow store now. OK, so now these are the app which is created by ServiceNow partners, which is created by ServiceNow itself, and they're selling in the market. Now let me say training, right? Search. So you can see some company, its name is called Ovocolo AD. They created one app training and event management in the ServiceNow itself. So these are the company you can see Platcore LLC, these things. Perspective Corp, eCast. So these are the app which created by these partners of ServiceNow, even though ServiceNow itself, and they make it on the ServiceNow website. Now, if tomorrow Ashish need one app in their own company, he will go, OK, it's look good for me. Let me take a demo. He will click for the request app and ask for the demo. It can be paid, it can be free, but tough to say it is free or paid, because if it is given by some other company, definitely they will charge you some licensing, some tables, something they will charge you. So after this, you can go and you can request, OK, I want to get a trial and done. If you find, you go for the pay the license amount and use it, kind of things like WhatsApp we are using. Maybe in your mobile phone, you have some good apps for photography editing, for video editing, who have a habit to put some reels on the Insta or the short videos on the YouTube kind of things. They have some small app, quickly go there and make a change. What is that app? These things only. So which I want to sell out to other customers as well. I will create a custom app. To create the custom app, ServiceNow provide me a App Engine Studio. This is the place which this is the functionality which I will use, and I will create my app. And I'm happy to say that in the last year, ServiceNow launched a challenge. Create your application and get a t-shirt, ServiceNow t-shirt. So I done that, but I created my own app of the training management, and I publish it. Sorry, not publish it. I just give a demo and put in the YouTube, put on the LinkedIn, and I got a t-shirt as well. And ServiceNow in their I guess some webinar, they pick up my application and they displayed in the happy hours on the live telecast on the YouTube as well. It means it is easy to do. If I can do, then definitely if you're a developer, you can do it. Because as I say, this particular topic is the revision of everything. What we have done till now, we will revise it today. I'm not going to be pick up anything new here. So if I say, guys, let's create a app for the parking system. Okay, Atul, what we need a table. What we need experience. It means we need a form or maybe portal. What we need, a workflow, logic. Done. When you add these three, your app is ready. The only thing is that till the date, what we were doing in the global scope. And now we are going in the custom scope. So let's start in the custom building. Like this two I tested in the beginning, because in the Utah release, they put something new here. So I click on the add a table. Sorry, I'll go my bad. Create an app first. I want to create an app of the LNG training. Let it be load quickly. Learn, grow together. Same thing, you can put an logo, photo, all things you can do. I'm not much interested. So now this is the first part. That is your add a rule. Do you want to create a specific rule? Remember, when you create a table, ServiceNow also ServiceNow also create the default rules on that particular table. If you want to do, you can check. Go here, tables, click new, save the table, you will find this thing. I said no, I don't want any extra rule to be created. I want to go with the out of the box, that is admin rule for the same. Now it is just creating my app. A definition has been done. Now it says you have to do four things. You have to add the data, you have to add the experience, you have to add the automation, and add some security. I said, okay, let's go to the dashboard here. And this is my app. So first what I need the data. Data means I need the table. Click on this. And here you will see and surprised to know that you can create a table via spreadsheet as well. You create something in Excel format, table and columns, and put it. You can create a blank or you can create the data via integration. I said I want to go for the, let me show you the import from a spreadsheet. Click on continue. So you can create an Excel part, Excel format. Let's say I have just 5 fields, name, email ID, gender, and all the things. And then it will be great for me. Try these options, because if you're a developer, these things are important for you to be understand. Who will come and go and write? Yes, I want to believe. Who will come, go and create a column, name, reference, and all the things. But I'll put everything in the Excel format. I'll upload it. Create a blank table. Blank table is good. You can create a table new, or you can extend it. I said I want to go for the new table. Nothing new I'm doing. And see, table prefix will be X underscore. If you are able to see, or if you are seeing any table with starting with the X underscore, it is a custom table. I said LNGT, learn and grow together. This is my table label, and this has become my table name. Auto number, yes. Now tell me what's new I'm doing. Nothing new I'm doing. It's a okay, no problem. LGT कर देते हैं. बस more. Let's say. What else we are doing? Nothing new we're doing. Everything we have done already. So these are the roles. Who can do? I can say admin can do everything. Default user also can do everything. And continue. My table created here. See. Table get created. This is my table. You want to edit the table? Click on the edit table here. It is just a interface has been changed and called as a App Engine Studio. I'll give you the link of my YouTube as well. You can see how easy to do this part. Let it be load completely because we just created the table. So now it says, see, it says welcome to a table builder, and you can do these things in the table builder. What we are doing? You want to add the data. Yes, why not? Go here. You want to see the schema. This is what ServiceNow added in the Utah release. It was not available earlier. In the Utah release, you can see the complete schema. I want to see the fields. So these are the fields. You want to create a new field? Click add new. Name. What do you want? Column name, name, string name. I said it should be reference. OK. Which table you want to refer? I want to be refer underscore user table. Yeah. This one. OK, done. Yes, save. Field created. See the beauty to do the work easily. Now maybe someone say, Atul, why we not using or we're creating our everything in the scoped application? That is not recommended. First, try to go for the global one, because if you go for the global, you can utilize a lot of the tables or the features or the options of the out of the box functionality. In the scope, you may have to be develop the things freshly. You want to see the form? You can see the form like this. What we're doing? We're designing the form layout. Copy. Updated by name. See, done. Form is ready. You want to add new form view? Form view you can do. You can want to be duplicate this form view. You can do. Nothing. I'm only saying one thing. Nothing new we are doing. It is just a way to do the things differently. Last week we have done our UI policies. It is there. See, UI policy you can create it. Add a new policy. Mandatory. Simple order, advanced setting, UI policy. Then you have to do these things as well. Onload, apply, reverse, inherit. What to do? Name is XYZ. If you want to put any condition, I said no. You can do the following. Select a field. I said name. Those who attended the last week's session of the UI policy, they can quickly relate it. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So what we're doing? Nothing. But if I show you something different here, let me close this and let me save this, and let's come here and reload this page. As soon as we change or we create any scoped application, our scope here also gets changed. Now you can see we are not in the global scope and we are not using the default one. We're using the default, but default of our application, not this one. So remember, as soon as you change the scope, you are changing the things here as well. Because if you need to be work in my house, you have to be enter in my house. You have to be change your address so that you can say I'm working at this particular place now. This done. You want to design a flow? No problem. Create a new flow. Here you cannot get a workflows. Only flows are there. Milk as well. OK. You can get a flow as well easily. LNG1. Same thing, protection, run as, role as, continue. When you want to do, when record is created, updated, created or updated, trigger conditions. I said created. OK, continue. It will completely revise your concept, which we have done in the last 20 days or 25 days approximately. Your flow is ready. So all these things ServiceNow was asking in the App Engine Studio challenge. It was called as a AES challenge. So now where we are on the flow designers. Simple. You can add triggers and you can add your conditions. Simple. You want to see the different view, you can do it. Nothing to be go in the other place. This is what ServiceNow show me here. Chalo, this has been done. Now, if this has been done, and see, experience also get created and my logic also get created. You can create experience from here as well. Click here. You want to create a workspace. We will discuss in later on. You want to create a catalog item. You want to create a record producer. You want to create a portal. You want to create a mobile experience. Let's say portal. But it is a scoped portal, not the normal portal. This is the only difference is be here now. This is my portal. This, if I say it, continue, and let's go here. It's still saving. So please, now it is a time for you to create a application in a proper manner. Let me say, so I can show this portal will be ready. Yes, now it's portal ready. So now you can see my portal is ready. The only thing is that it will be login by this particular link only. You can create your own catalog item. You can create your own menu. Everything we have done, you can do it here. So experience also ready. Done. So even though you can create n number of experience if you want. Catalog, portal, record producer, which you want, you can create it. No worries. In a single place, you can do it everything. OK. Now let me cross it and come back. Logic flow we have done. You can create a flow in the separate part and you can edit here. Want to create new flow, you can do. Decision is a new one. I have no idea, but it is called the decision builder. Basically, when we want to work some kind of a automation perspective, if user select X, then it should go this part. If user select Y, then it should go this part. So these things can be done in the decision rule. I never experienced this part. I was thinking to explore this, but unfortunately, I'm not able to do that part. But you can create flow and email notification here itself. Click on the email and you can create it normal like we done in this part. When the record is inserted, which table you want to be run, who is the represent, email content, subject. That's all. You can do it. The last, it's a submit. In the PDAs, only this thing will not work. Reason being, because if you are a technical guy, then you can understand. Because it is a code which need, or it is an application which need to be hosted in somewhere. If I have my website, definitely I need to host that website in some of the server. Only then it will be available because it's a PDI. So ServiceNow did not support this in the PDA. But if you are ServiceNow customer or your ServiceNow partner and you're creating your apps and you want to put on the ServiceNow platform, then you will get a submit option as well. But before it get published, you can see here. Now certified app. Before any app get published in the ServiceNow store, ServiceNow will verify your code. ServiceNow will verify your tables, and then if they think it is as per their standard, only then they will allow you. So if you see here, like this app has a total 61 custom table. It's a big one, a big number. Okay. Custom table may incur the licenses. So these are the things, because definitely it's an app. So it required, let me say learning. See, learning management system. 42 custom app. because it's a custom. So it's sorry for the custom table. So it's required a licensing definitely. So you can see view dependency licensing requirement. It's a paid version. How much they're charging? You have to be getting done with the seller only. But if you think that you want to be used because your complete organization in the service using ServiceNow, and just for one function of your company you want to get new application better, you get an application from ServiceNow store itself and you can use it. Clear guys? So this is what it's custom app. Again, reason because whenever you appear for interview, they may ask you that do you have an experience in the custom app? So you should not be a blank page that oh custom app to mujhe pata hi nahi. You should not be like this. You know that what is custom app, how to develop, you can say here. Rules, logic, scripting, everything will be same. Everything will be same. Go ahead, Neha. You're on the mute, Neha. You're not able to hear you. नेहा आवाज नहीं आ रही. Okay, sorry, no problem. Now try Neha. I muted you. Maybe you can try to unmute yourself now. Or you have some issue. In the meantime, you can type Neha question. I'll reply back. Okay. Anybody else? Any other question? Who is going to be support? Who is going to be support? Bhai, it's your house. If you are facing some issue, you have to be support only, not ServiceNow. ServiceNow is just giving a platform to sell your applications. That's all. If I as a company purchase this app from the Platcore, I purchase this Platcore from Platcore LLC. And if I facing some issue, I need to go back to Platcore only. Guys, I'm facing this issue. Please help me. Not ServiceNow. ServiceNow only verified and certified that it includes the right information of the table. It is built on the standards, interoperable, no security glitch, no performance issues are there. Not performance testing has been done. That's all. If you're facing some issue, you have to go back to the seller only. Clear, Neha? Okay, good. So now let's proceed to the another small topic. It's a small one, and it's a just I can say a revision what we have done till now. Okay, now let's discuss about the plugins. Plugins means something which is given by or I can say there are some apps which I want to use in the limited manner, but Ashish want to use the other features of that particular app. That is called the plugin. It is like an extension of the current product. Now the question comes, Atul, why it is not part of the main product? Because ServiceNow say it is not necessary that everybody need this. No, it is not necessary that everybody needs the complete feature. Maybe only few people or few companies need that particular feature. So they say it is a plugin. Now the another point in ServiceNow domain. Let's say I'm facing some issue in my laptop. I install plugin. Somehow it is not working. I uninstall that plugin. But in ServiceNow, it is not possible. Once you activated the plugin, it's considered done and dusted. You use or not, that is up to you. But you cannot uninstall the plugin because plugin means it is coming with the executable files, which is once executed, it's done. So if I say in the ServiceNow word or service or layman part, plugins are kind of a update sets. They have been pushed and done. Even though update said you can roll back, but again, rollback is not recommended. So it is the same thing you can say. Now, dependent how to use the plugins or what includes in the plugin. Let me show you some examples. Very soon we are going to be pick up our new topics like ATF, CSM, HRSD, ECS portal, ITBM, ITOM. So these are the things which is not given by ServiceNow out of the box. If you want to use this, you have to be activate the plugins. To do this part, let me come here and you can see that I'll go. Let me first change the scope here because I am no longer working in the scope. I want to work in the global scope. Let me close the other tabs as well. Yes, leave it. And now I click here and search for the plugins. Okay. Now let me show you that because Utah version was released, so I was doing some R&D and I installed some plugins like customer service management. You can see this customer service. This is for the CSM. How it become? Because I activated the plugin for this, like HRSD. This one, human resource. I want to do some exercise. I am doing that part. Let's say ATF. Application testing framework. It was given by ServiceNow out of the box. Atul, ठीक है, but what about the other things? Let me show you these things. So by default or not by default, I can say ServiceNow provide a lot of plugins in the system. Few are free, few are paid. You can see like free or paid. Paid means you have to take the subscription of that particular plugin. You have to pay some amount, maybe per license, per usage kind of things you have to be do. Now, main point is that Atul, you are in industry for ServiceNow for a long time, 7-8 years. From the experience, you get to know these things, but how we should know this thing? So there's a no thumb rule on this part, guys. It's again 100% come from the experience only. One of my customers says, Atul, I want a functionality in ServiceNow where I can send a bulk email to my stakeholders. I said, OK, let me see, do we have any kind of application? I go there, I search any kind of application, I got it. I did not get. Then I check on the ServiceNow community and the ServiceNow docs. I told you on the last week as well, right? This one. I go here and I search bulk email application. And I get something like this: advanced email properties, OK, or some mobile functions are OK. So you have to do the R&D in this case. Only then you will be able to reach on a place. Or best, what we do as a developer, we go here and say bulk. And we see that where this bulk has been mentioned, no, it is not there. Let's say email. So I can see, OK, these are the things or these are the plugins available for me, like email accounts already installed. So if you see this options you'll be getting, which you're getting in the navigator, it is nothing else, it is plugins only. You see here ITSM, I show you incident we are using, right? ITSM. See, you will find, see, incident management, nothing else, it's a plugin, nothing else. Oh, now good. It's showing install and update. Let's see what is there. OK, so if I install this plugin, I will get the major incident management as well. Don't sleep. Good example. Let's say Ashish is working or supporting to a customer. They're using the incident management and they say, Ashish, we need a major incident as well to be handled in ServiceNow. Ashish, go here and find out anything for the major incident. नहीं यार यहाँ तो ज़्यादा नहीं है. Then Ashish, go to the here and find, okay, I have something called the incident communication and major incident management. It's a license. You want it? Ashish done this R&D. He read about these things. Okay, this will be done. Okay, he showed to the customer that guys, this is available. Are you okay? Customer says okay. Then Ashish will go and click on the install update. But now if Ashish click on install update, he cannot work. He may think that maybe some performance can be impacted, some updates will be done. So I guess in the Tokyo or before that in the San Diego release, ServiceNow launched this option called the scheduling as well. He says, okay, let's do one thing. Let's schedule this part. Now, according to my timings, it will be start by 8 o'clock. Okay. Okay. You want to be load the demo data. This is important. This option you will get in the official instance as well. In the official instance, we never ever activate the demo data. It's my PDI to understand I'm going to the demo data. And KCS integration, I remember that in the ITSM implementation examination, questions came from here. And I click on the submit. Chalo. My plugin has been done. Now someone says, or maybe Ashish client says, or Neha client says, do we have something for the security incidents as well? Or someone say, maybe Neha is on the workshop and his customer says, Neha, can you add some options for the here for the security that I want some kind of a drop down value for my in my incident for the security purpose. Some value should be there so that I can evaluate, I can take some action. Neha think that if I do, it will be customization. Let me see, is ServiceNow providing something out of the box? So she go there and she search for the security. It means कुछ तो है, चलो. ठीक है, we'll see. So Neha will try to find out that what is the best app she can use. So you can see there is something called security incident management. Let me copy this and we'll search with this word now. So she say yes, major security incident management is something is there. She's still evaluating other options as well. And then she find one and she say yes, we have something we can activate for you. In case you're not able to find out by any case, go to the docs. Security incident management dashboard, or you can say incident management. Now you will see the first one, or sorry, not first one, this one is saying incident management plugins. Let's open it. You can see here security management dashboard, measures security dashboard. You can open and here you will find out that is any plugin available or not. So this is one major incident, major security incident management is there. Now she read about the release notes. She okay and she said yes, I'm good to go for this part. Now she'll go here and she click on the install, but it is again a paid version. Number one, she say okay, this is what it is compatible with the Utah as well. Fine. And it is available on the ServiceNow store as well. If you want to go to store, you can get it. You can schedule or you can see the release notes as well. That what is going to be do. You have to be read about the same. Being a consultant doesn't mean that I can tell everything. Okay, customer, this thing can be done. This can be done. I need to be know about this part. So let me install this. It says there's few depending applications. So if I install this, I need this to be installed. It says, first of all, you have to purchase this Spock. which I cannot purchase because for that I need an official instance. So this thing I cannot purchase. In this case, you have to go and purchase this, only then you can activate these plugins. I tell you few one like mass CI update or service. Now it is this one in the change management, this one mass update CI. If I click on the plugin activate, it will be done for me. Like if I take the examples here, because these 2-3 I done, let's say ITBM or ITBM. In ITBM, I have a demand management. Demand management, I can see here. Let's say because this demand come in the PPM project, not PPM, SPM, strategic portfolio management. Let me show you. This is application. No, I don't want this thing. I need a strategic portfolio management. So you need to go and see what you want. This one or this one, digital portfolio management kind of things. In the PDI, you can do anything. In the PDI, sometimes I install lot of plugins. Okay, so like for the UI components, ITSM Enterprise, if you're purchasing enterprise part, performance, so a lot of 57 are there. So what you want, you can install that part, PPM standards. So I need this thing. Let me click on the install. And what I'm getting if I install, so it says these will be activated for you. This plugin associated with a fee subscription. It means if you want to be installed before that, you make sure that you check your ServiceNow sales executive that what are the licensing brackets for this, what are the licensing cost for this. Okay, till the non-production, ServiceNow did not charge. As soon as you move to the production, ServiceNow charge. So you can see what are the production subscription, because in our PDI, there's a module called a subscription as well. Maybe I did not have installed that part. Let me schedule this for tomorrow. Then you can see the changes. Let's say it's 20 now. I put 23. And next. Done. I said load the data and done. Submit. Okay. What we're discussing actually? Sorry, I forgot. What was discussing अभी जो मैंने बोला आपको? Can someone remind me? Anybody? What was the last words I was saying that we need to be check? Nobody's speaking. Come on, everybody's sleeping. Okay, I'll be getting back. No problem. Okay, so by this way you can install the plugins. Now one more thing, which ServiceNow says, if you want to see something like on the updates, I want to be update few of my this thing, so you can check it here that for these updates. So like for the App Engine Studio as well, which we just done. So it says if you want to do, you can click on this and you will get table builder and these templates as well. You can install it. Let me click on install. It will take few seconds. It will, sorry, few minutes as per the type of this thing. I can continue the background. So by this way, you can install the plugins, but again, remember, it's a paid version. Some plugins are paid, not free of cost. Now, if you want to see that what is the schedule, you can go here. It's done good. You can go there and you can see these many apps are ready to update. These many apps available for install. Maybe it's a recommendation given by ServiceNow that these apps you should done. If you click on this summary, you can see here view status. Failed app, nothing, because as of now there's nothing has been done. or you want to see the full schedule. So you can see here that how many plugins are getting activated. So now you can see. Let's say I want to add a language plugin. As of now, it's a English. I want to be add a Chinese as well. There is a dynamic translation was there, which was service now introduced. This one, conversational dynamic one. But still you have to be install the plugin. So in ServiceNow, these language plugins are called the localization. This one, localization frameworks. You can see here. So it depends that what you want to be used, how you want to be used, what plugin you want, you can do it here. But again, please check and then only go for the plugins. Like for the request management, which you're using or which we've done, it says currency support is available for this part. So something new has been given by ServiceNow, which you can install in your system. Like for the integration, (206) are the plugins available or given by ServiceNow in case you want to do some integrations. Not necessarily that every plugin we have to be installed, but it's up to you, up to us, what work we want to do and we want to be achieve that part. So maybe something new, BCM, business continuity management. It's a good product given by ServiceNow. For the chat, clouds. Let's say for DevOps, if I can see. Almost be ready or available by the names only. So you can see here. Site reliability operations. So if you install, you will get some kind of a form or something, you will get it, and then you can use it as well. Event management connectors, okay. So those things. So we have done the demand management, right? Project portfolio management. If I install, I'll get everything. These all. So let me schedule this for 21st morning 04. And also to activate this part, it is not necessary that I have to be logged into my instance. It is scheduling job. It's done now. It will done automatically. And submit. Close. Clear, everybody. Go ahead, Neha.
Atul, are these the customization after activating the plugin if we are doing something in the
plugins?
No?
See, plugins are not customization. No. Plugins are extended features of your product, which you want to be used now.
Okay, so is there general guidelines that how many for in an instance should can we install as many plugins as we require, or should we uninstall later on if not needed?
Uninstall, not possible. Very clearly, very clearly. As many as you want, you can do. But remember, more plugins you installed and those are be connected with some financials binding, you have to pay the license cost.
But for free ones, they are not going to impact my instance in any
Yes.
other way.
So like I showed, like in the Utah release, ServiceNow added a new feature called the AI search. So now you can see the global search, right? They introduced a concept called the AI search. This one, AI search assist. Because I want to do some this one, AI search for next experience. So I want to do some R&D, so I installed it. Simple. It's a free one. It's given by ServiceNow, but I guess it's a free one. Yes. If you want to read more, you can click and you can read it easily. Or better, there's nothing. One thing you can do. Okay, let it be opening good. Sometime what happened? It's again sometime, not every time. Okay, it's a sometime what happened. Let's say I install this plugin. Okay, but my application is not working 100% correctly. So what you can do maximum, you can go and you can repair it. That's all. Like admin center. So I want to be upgrade. I'm not saying I'm upgrading it. I'm repairing it. Repairing means I'm just executing the files again so that in case any file was missing earlier, I can get it. You're finding the uninstall button, but it's not recommended by ServiceNow. So be careful in that part. ServiceNow never recommend this thing that you can this thing uninstall the plugins. It's too risky. Too risky. Like uninstalling the plugin means you mix two type of. Let's say you have a rice, a big rice, and you have a small rice as well. Now you mixes the both rices. So uninstalling means to be segregate each and every rice in a separate category. The reason it's not recommended. Either mix it now, eat it or throw it. It's up to you. But you cannot segregate now. That's not a possible case here. Because these are the execution files. And again, my statement back to the in the opening statement, it is a machine. It is a system which we people have configured, which we people have a right code. So we have to make sure that if we are segregating or deleting, it should delete everything. But which file going to which particular place is to what impact, tough to be said. At least for regular users, it's tough to be said that which going to be impact which are other plugins. Maybe if I uninstall, something goes in with my system as well. So better I will not do any action here now. These things. OK, so repairing you can do as many time you can do. Last thing which is be required or I want to be tell here. There's a plugin which we're going to be used in our service now that is called that or the topic is called the domain separation. OK, this plugin I did not find in the plugin section in this section. Not sure why. I tried a lot of time. In separation. See, I tried a lot of time, but I did not find this plugin in this section. OK, so what I do whenever I go here, let me log into my developers.com. OK, so this plugin is not available in that part. That plugin I can get it from here. I'm still not able to find out that why there's a difference. You can see here, activate plugins. So few plugins I can activate from here, like ITSM rule. This is one of the plugin which is be required to run your these things. ITSM processes sare ke sare. Orchestration for your automation purpose, man-to-many task relationship. So few things you can do it from here. So not today, not tomorrow, but on some other time, maybe by next week, I'll activate this plugin, domain separation, to show you that how the domain separation works. If I done it tomorrow, then it's create problem in the some other this thing modules for the demo purpose. OK. Any question, any doubt, any clarification?
So Atul, any feature which we enable through this activation of plugin, is it possible that if we move to the different version, like from Tokyo to Utah, that that particular feature is not available in the new version?
No, wo agar if that is the case, na ServiceNow clearly mentioned the release notes. Okay. Generally, when ServiceNow want to decommission any module, any app, they inform you a long time ago that we are going to be decommission these things. I show you that in the Utah release service, if you want to see depreciation, this one process in the Utah. If you open this, you will find that what ServiceNow is going to be decommissioned in the Utah version. So like this, they have something API, they are reducing it. For the survey assessment, they're removing these tables, these properties. Like this one, I was surprised to see that they are removing this thing. Agent workspace configuration item, they are being depreciating now. Only accessible to the ServiceNow employees, not to their customers. So you will get these things. So like these are the few base tables or the code. I not the base table, but system tables. They're saying that we're going to depreciate now. Maybe they already moved their data, moved their configuration, some other files, some other tables, but they're removing it. See, CSM agent workspace being depreciated. It means now you can use the going forward, you can use the CSM or the case in the same workspace only. You don't need to require a separate one. And this is the process that how it can be done. For up to what time the support is available for these particular things. It is actually good. We see that what is coming. We never see what is going out as well. This is what we have to be do. It's a good one. So now if you go here and you can put Tokyo. So you can see what ServiceNow remove in the Tokyo one. Like there was I remember there's a one module called the not universal request. Some request was there which ServiceNow decommission and they bring the universal request later on. One call or one call was there, right. So now I guess ServiceNow decommissioned that particular product and they have launched, it's called the universal request. If it's not there, so I need to install the plugin for the same. So these information is required. That is the reason when you upgrade, your plugins also get upgraded automatically. In case you face some issue, go and repair it so that the latest file should come there. Clear? Any question, Neha? Good. Anyone else? Any other question? Any doubt? Any clarification required? Okay, then let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.